I was thinking, even though you're a prince, the girl I like is mine. Okay?
But her life is better with me.
Only if she's happy.
Love can only last so long. Once it dies, women need to have other things. Like money, status, and power. These things aren't the sort of things someone like you with your worthless pride could offer her. If you do care about her, you should give her up.
You've been in the palace too long. Not everyone thinks like you do. Look at Nanny Sue.
You're staying up late.
If I kept things from you, would you be angry?
I would want to know why you did that.
I'm not what you think I am.
You like someone else?
No, that's not it. The truth is, I'm not just a hunter from here. Actually,
That's enough. Whatever you are, I'll stay with you.
Quite soon, there will be no peace for us. You could hate me.
I just wish I knew you sooner.
If one day I'll get killed, what about you?
I will join you in death.
My life has meaning with you.
Get going. Yes.
Yeah?
Zhang.
What?
Something's going on.
Like what?
Nanny Sue is gone, and Wang Duo.
Maybe they just went out for a walk.
I went to Nanny Ying's place, and she's gone as well.
And you've checked the other homes?
Already did. No one's around.
Hello? Pack your things now. We've got to leave here. I'll tell the prince.
Greetings, Master.
Where there is the light, there will be darkness. Where there is light, there will be shadows. There are great warriors under the light. In the shadows, there will be the great assassins. Tianluo assassins. Carry the sharpest blades in all of Nobuland. And if anyone becomes our target, they'll die.
Well spoken.
From the last dynasty, Princess Qi. From now on, you greet her like you greet me. Her command is like my command.
Yes!
We are all aware there will be chaos. And the Muyun can no longer stay on the throne. Your mission is to annihilate the Muyun family. Kill the thieves who stole my nation. You'll help the Ji become rulers once again.
Master, remember, we don't deal in politics.
But also, we keep promises.
This contract was signed by Tianluo 3 centuries ago. Tianluo assassins promised my family. And it clearly states that the Tianluo will destroy the Muyun for us. But then, the Muru had rescued them. Tianluo failed. But now, the debt that your ancestors still owe me will finally be paid off by all of you.
This way to Tianqi.
Not yet. Qinyu Ridge first. I have to go find that thing first. For my father. It will help him.
It's important?
You remember that ball you dug up?
I do. Treasure map? You dropped it when you got hurt, so I thought it was lost.
What's inside the ball has no importance to common folk. But it is treasure that the Imperial family needs. The location of the Sovereign Seal.
You've lost it now. Forget it.
No, I can't. And yet, the map has a coded language. Only the book on decoding it can decipher the code. Therefore,
Prince Lu! Ning, wait for me.
way back then, someone told me you were waiting for me, so I went to see you. When I got there, I was pushed off of a cliff. The cliff was high, but I fell right into a hole. And I was so shocked. I was dizzy. I was underground, but I knew that I was saved.
Who saved you?
Well, I can't tell you.
Why can't you tell me?
Because I've promised them that I wouldn't say who saved me then. And I never said anything until now. Sorry, Zhang.
Back in those days, they wouldn't hunt near Qingyu Ridge. But I'm pretty sure we're not far from there.
Don't be afraid. You're fine. I'm glad I didn't let Zhang come. 'Cause he'd definitely throw a few fists down here. Yuncong? Is that you?
You're awake.
It's been a while, yet you're more beautiful. You're dressed so pretty today. And when we first met, you were dressing like a boy.
Really? I've been living in such a dark place, so I just want to always wear colorful clothes, almost as if I long for the sunshine.
I've always missed you since we said goodbye. I didn't know how you were under the ground. I wanted to take you with me, but unfortunately couldn't find the hole.
When you fell in and you met me, I asked you many things about the palace and asked you not to tell people what you had seen down here. Did you suspect who I might be?
Well, whoever you are, I think you're such a capable woman. Tougher than me. I'm so envious.
People shouldn't study too hard. It's not healthy.
Really? I think the books have taught me to look at people's greatness and their kindness. So I feel blessed.
Su Yuning, I like you. You're a good friend.
The flowers are dry. You should water them more.
You shouldn't touch them.
The flowers don't have roots.
You really think these flowers could live in this place?
So these are just...
Every morning, I will ask my maids to cut some for me. And when they all wither, they will replace them.
When I first met you, you seemed like such a cold person. In truth, you're innocent and carefree, right? You see, you enjoy beautiful things. And every day, you do the same chores.
Does that make me boring? Each day, I will tend to these flowers that last just a day. But they're not there to be pretty. They are there to remind me. To keep remembering.
Which is what?
Hatred. I can't forget hatred. Each day, my hatred must grow. Why have you come down here?
One of my friends was captured and taken underground. The men who took him looked familiar. I thought that you might know them.
This person is your friend? I never got to tell you who I really am, right? Look around this room of mine. Tell me what's strange.
There are many doors.
Do you know what lies beyond that golden door? Back there's a cave, 3 miles wide and 10 miles long and a bit more in height. It is most of North Mong Mountain.
It's so big. What's inside?
Golden tales.
How much can fit inside there?
It's really not that much. Because of the Muyun, half of Yue province have their taxes come here. It has been just like this for 323 years now. So we've saved up quite a bit here.
Why would they give this money to you?
Do you know what lies beyond that silver door there?
I don't know.
Armor. My great father worked hard on it. He went to such lengths to have this armor made, and it was his hope that the Ji family would have an army of their own soon. But before that could happen, he died. It has been left to me, and it has been so hard, all alone.
But why do you want your own army?
Come with me.
Behind this, what is it?
It's the world.
What is this thing?
Since the Muyun had seized the throne, every single emperor has tried so hard to get their hands on it. Without it, according to law, the sovereignty they hold is not genuine.
That can't be true. Now, who are you?
Look at this place I live in. Is it nice?
I'm surprised there's a palace underground.
Those thieves. The Muyun built this for us.
Why do you call the Muyun thieves?
The better they treat us, the worse we all feel. All of this here was never theirs to give to us. This should have been ours. They are thieves because they stole. But to keep the peace among us, they send all this gold here. They make this city for us to settle down in. In truth, they want to keep all of us imprisoned down in this dark place. They even sent the wise to watch over us.
So who are you?
Zhang Dynasty. The 34th Emperor. I'm King Jiyu's daughter. Jiyun Zong.
And in here, what is it?
Sovereign Seal.
You have the Sovereign Seal?
Ning. Ning. She went down herself? Does she like the prince? That bookworm. All right. Stay down there, and be happy together. Silly girl. I'm not saving you.
A long time ago, when the Muyun and Muru stole our throne, our emperor had the seal in his arms, and then killed himself. And since that day, the seal was thought to be long gone. But my father would dream of our sovereignty. He couldn't take it being trapped here. So he ordered his men to create 3 paths upwards. Then, when I was 6 years old, my father took me up to the surface. I saw the sky for the very first time. So warm. Back then, there was still some snow around. Father managed to build me a smiling snowman. I asked him why he looked so happy. And he told me he already found the sovereign seal. But after that day, I never saw Father again. I waited next to the snowman each day for him, and the sun was out. The rays were keeping me warm. But the snowman began to melt away. Then it disappeared. As for my father, he never returned.
You haven't seen him since you were 6 years old? You were all alone. Tell me, what happened to him?
I only found out quite recently. My father, while looking for the sovereign seal, was killed by the slaves of the wise. The sacred relic has been found. I must fulfill my father's wish now. If we've lost the throne, then I will kill every single Muyun, and then put an end to my family's vengeance and our humiliation. This friend of yours, he's a Muyun?
Princess Ji,
Is it ready yet?
the ceremony is set. We're waiting for you.
Su Ning, please come with me.
Welcome the princess!
Greetings to Princess G!
guys! You've got quite a pretty face. I wonder if your heart is too. It's all right. Long Jinwan,
Yes.
I wonder if you happen to be carrying a few small sharp blades on you now.
Princess, let me do it.
This Muyun Lu is the son that thief of an emperor likes. And if he wasn't down here, he'd possibly become the new emperor quite soon. So it's much better if I do it.
Please stop, Yunsong.
I consider you a friend, Su Yuning. But right now, you call me Your Highness. And you know that will please me.
Your Highness. Mo Yunlu is good. Please let him go.
He's good? Muyun is good? Su Yuning, do you know what the Ji family was? You can tell her what the Ji family was.
The heroes of the Ji bestowed the silver armor, kept order and peace in the world, kept all of Noble Land safe. The Zhang Empire will never end, 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 will never end.
The Zhang Empire has protected the world for 1,000 years. 30 emperors made a peaceful land. A land of ideas, righteousness, power, and enthusiasm. Unfortunately, all of that was taken away from them by the Muyuns.
Madam, the stories you've read are all wrong. Or did you forget them? The people in the past were living in such torment.
You will be quiet now.
One's beliefs and ideals will be worn away as time goes by. They will be eroded. The Ji family was so caught up in their thirst for power and riches that the people suffered.
Your family has done that too.
You're doing this all for yourself, though. Don't say that this is all for your people.
You have noble integrity. You're the first one of your family to be here. So how shall I treat you?
Please don't!
I don't want you to die so quickly. Firstly, I should bleed you dry. But if you think you can't take the pain, and you beg to die, maybe I will help you. And dig your heart out with this knife.
Let me.
You will do it?
You want the Sovereign Seal, right? This man found a map and memorized it. So if Mu Yunlu dies, then you'll never find out where it is.
He doesn't know where.
This coded map was made by the Wise, correct?
Tell me where it is. There are many ways to make a man speak out the truth. Mr. Long's very good at that.